Hello and welcome back to Morrowind. So, we are in Vivec, and we need to find the Thieves Guild operative, Nerevarine, I believe, is the name. Some Khajiit.
Greetings.
Do you know her? I'm looking for a friend of mine, a female Khajiit named Nerevarine. Do you know where I can find her? Yes, her name is Nerevarine. She is a Khajiit. Do you know where I can find her? No. I see. Well, perhaps some other good citizen can tell me where to find her. Excuse me, I'm busy. Sorry to bother you. What are you... Who are you? Hey, buddy. You seem like you know the talk
Is
around
there
town.
something I can do for you?
Adavis Therain. Do you know anything about Nerevarine? Maybe that name does sound a little familiar. For some reason, I just can't seem to remember. Okay, what if I use one of these items? Oh no, Zenithar Whispers for sure. Zenithar Whispers. Pull my hands out and he's like, hey. I'm not doing anything wrong. Yeah. Can you tell me about Nerevarine?
Okay, I know Nerevarine. And if I know Nerevarine, she'll be staying out of sight as long as the census and excise agent is lurking about. Probably down in the underworks. Look for trapdoors down from the canal works level.
Okay. That works for me. All the answer I need. Excuse me.
What may I do for you?
You must be the census and excise agent. Well, I am just going to hurry on down to the canal works level because I can do that rather quickly. Here we go. I am a sleeper, one among thousands. I'm sorry, I did not mean to bring you out of your sleeper agent status. I'm just trying to find the canal works. Sorry, St. Holmes Canal North 2. Are these just houses? These are just people's homes? I'm sorry, I'm really... My bad, honestly. My bad. Weird. I didn't know that there was, like, houses on these outside low levels. Southern structures. South one. Okay. So not that way. Looks like I'll have to go up to the Wasteworks, the lower Wasteworks maybe. So yeah, I've been away from Morrowind for like about a month. So just coming back to this, I mean, it's, you know, kind of like I always know, but somewhere around here, there's the canal works. Okay, so now we just need to get to the underworks, right? What does this depict? Is this Nerevar? Probably not. This is it Vivec? I don't know. Here we go. Why, hello, Khajiit. You seem to be the one I'm looking for.
Warm greetings. The Briton speaks.
Great. So Caius says to you, speak with a Diranir. And you have done this thing. You're speaking with a Diranir. The Diranir will not talk to you about the Nerevarine or the Sixth House Code. And because why? Because a Diranir is, at this moment, very distracted by a nice census and excise agent who also wants to speak with you. You do not know this? They are collectors of the Emperor's taxes and tariffs. And the Emperor has outlawed trade in many things, like Glimmer artifacts and ebony, and a census and excise agent will enjoy being a pest about such things. For several reasons, a census and excise agent is not Adiranir's favorite person. If you want Adiranir to help you, make the bad agent go away. Then she will tell you things.
How do I make him go away? Do you have advice on that? Okay, alright. Well, I'll go see about that then. It's not too far out of the way. So I did meet the guy. Navius, or whatever his name is. Hey folks, how you doing?
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
I think there was stairs back there, but that's okay. Excuse me, Mr. Platorius, Duvianus Platorius.
How can I help you?
Oh, well, you see, you and I appear to be looking for the same person. I thought you might be able to tell me where to find her. Yes, her name is Adiranir. And she is a Khajiit. Do you know where I can find her? Yes, she just took a gondola to the mainland. What a disappointment. But thank you for your time. I was just heading back to the mainland myself anyway, and maybe I'll run into her there.
That's not where a Diranir is.
Problem solved, hun! Whoa, that was a little bit of a slide there. Alright. Moving on down.
Friend?
Yes, friend.
So, are you the one Diranir must thank for getting rid of the annoying census and excise agent? Indeed, Diranir is very glad to see you, and very happy to tell a friend of my good friend Caius all about the Sixth House Code. And Diranir knows nothing about the Nerevarine. And Diranir is happy to tell you that too, if it makes Caius happy. Ask away, friend. Humphrey Locken.
Okay, yeah, tell me about the Sixth House Cult.
This Diranir knows about because it is about smuggling. Some smart smugglers are suddenly too busy for their old clients because they have a new employer, the Sixth House, who pays very well. But what do they smuggle now? Diranir doesn't know because they are very secret. And this is odd because these smugglers are always loud and bragging, and now they hush up like fat-bellied kitties full of sweetmeats.
Can you tell me more about the smuggling?
Smuggling is big business. The Empire says we can't trade skooma, moonsugar, ebony, Glimmer artifacts, exotic Dunmer weapons and armor, and slaves. So smugglers trade these things. Smugglers also smuggle grief, Shin, and Sujama to avoid Imperial tax. And now the Sixth House hires smugglers, though what they smuggle, Diranir cannot say.
Is there anything else I should know about you?
You have come from Caius, so of course he tells you all about Diranir. She is a friend of Caius, and who does little things for Caius, and who's also a member of the Thieves Guild. Not at all important, but very helpful and loyal to fellow guild members.
Okay, so that's all you know about, huh? Just that the Sixth House is smuggling something. Okay. This is the sort of thing that Caius Cosades is looking for. Yeah, okay. So then, last thing, Mara Nilo, Temple Priestess at the Hall of Wisdom, Temple Compound. The Hall of Wisdom and Justice. She's a friend, so be careful and don't get her in trouble. I'd be happy to find Mira talking with you about religious matter. Easy to spot, look for the priestess with the copper hairs and copper eyes. Okay. So, we don't really know the whole picture yet, but we know the Ashlanders are promoting the Nerevarine. They think that the aspect of Nerevar is going to come back someday, and they think that he's gonna like save them from the Empire. And then we've got the Sixth House cult, which we know something about. We know Dagothur is involved because we got these sleepers trying to talk to us. That must be the temple right there. Temple. Okay. So, here we go. Hello,
Is there
sir.
something you need?
Hall of Wisdom. Doesn't seem like you have anything to tell me, but if I could just go inside. Yeah. Hall Underworks.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you
Alright.
need?
Aravel. Copper hair and copper eyes. Hello. Count your blessings. Can I help you find someone in particular? Aramilo? She works in the library. If she's not there, you might find her in her private quarters. Her door is across from the canon offices here in the Hall of Wisdom. So where are these places? Library? Okay. Do these both go to the library? Okay.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
Hey guys, hey. I see some copper hair.
Yes, Outlander?
And copper
There's
eyes.
someone watching me, I can tell.
Hey. Yes, I'm Mayor Milo. Caius sent you? Follow me into the back of the library. We can't talk here.
Tidy.
She's a little anxious. Go on. What are you... We're just talking about, the consolations of prayer. What do you want to learn how to pray all of a sudden? I thought you were an ordinator. Listen, Hey. This is our aisle. We are studying here. Leave us alone. Jeez. Some people. Anyway, what's the goods? Go ahead. I'm afraid I don't know anything about a six-house cult, but I can tell you about the Nerevarine cult. The temple worships Nerevar as a saint and hero, but prophecies of his reincarnation are punished as wicked heresy. The Nerevarine cult claims that the tribunal are false gods, hence the temple's persecution of the Nerevarine cult. A group called the Dissident Priests disputes temple doctrine on the Nerevarine prophecies. The proscribed book, Progress of Truth, describes their beliefs. Get a copy of Progress of Truth for Caius Cosades. That will tell him things he needs to know about the Nerevarine cult. Can you tell me about the persecution? It's an Ashlander cult. Primitive superstition, says the temple. Nerevarines say the tribunal are false gods. Never understood why the temple wastes so much energy on them. The faithful cannot be shaken by such attacks, and the Ashlanders are just ignorant savages. But since the submission of the temple to the Empire and the erosion of faith among the Dungma, the militant wing of the temple is increasingly fierce in its attacks on heretics and heathens. And can you tell me about these dissident priests? The dissident priests dispute temple doctrine and are outlawed and persecuted by the temple. Ordinators arrest and imprison heretics, and the Empire cannot interfere. Progress of Truth lists their beliefs. In brief, they challenge the purity and divinity of the tribunal, suggesting their powers are sorcerous, not divine, and perhaps akin to the powers of Dagoth. They also condemn the arbitrary power of the Ordinators, and accuse the temple hierarchy of self-interest and corruption. And what about this book, Progress of Truth? This book lists the disputes of the dissident priests with tribunal temple doctrines. The temple has outlawed the sale or possession of the book, so it will be hard to find. We have a copy here, but I fear I'm being watched by ordinators here. A safer plan would be to search local booksellers. Some booksellers ignore temple bans on outlawed books for profits or for principles. I mean, watched by ordinators. I do not care for temple politics, but I have read Progress of Truth, and it troubles me. I have friends, former priests, who have gone into hiding, so I am bound to come to the attention of the ordinators. I am careful, but I am afraid. I am no secret agent like you or Caius. Sooner or later, I, too, must go into hiding. If it is not too late. When you return to Caius, tell him I am worried that if something goes wrong, I will leave a message under the agreed code word, Amaya. Ooh. Now that is some intrigue. So, and there's like, the crazy thing is that's an ordinator right behind her.
I'm just studying up on the consolations of prayer.
Okay. Deed to Indrell's house. That sounds important. So where do I get a copy of this book? You said that you have it. Can I just steal it? I mean, they surely wouldn't care that a banned book got stolen, right? Right? It's no big deal.
Is there something I can do for you?
House of Troubles, Dawn and Dusk. I just need to go find a bookseller that can get it for me.
There is someone watching me, I can tell.
I don't know how you can tell. Oh, nice. I just noticed that it was worth 200. I was just starting to think about book values.
Do I know you, Tidings?
You need to get out of here.
Move along.
I'm trying to, okay? Excuse me.
Yes, Outlander.
I'm willing to bet that the bookseller in the foreign quarter would provide me with that. Seems like the kind of person who would be willing to ignore temple doctrine, especially if they are a devout member of the divine cult. And I am most certainly a devout member. So, what worry do we have of a little theological investigation? That's all it is. Just a matter of I need to rest. Oh, not exactly enough. Okay. I didn't realize I was that close to a level up. I got it off of Speechcraft, so... What's my endurance at? 90? I'd really love to get that to 100. And then I wouldn't really need to worry about the other stuff. Is this the foreign quarter? I think so. Yeah, that's the Imperial Dragon and the banner, I think. Okay, so, yeah, Temple, not a fan of the Nerevarine call. Because I guess not only do they believe in the second coming of this saint of theirs, but wow, I cannot see anything in here. Okay, hold on. I don't want to bring it up too much. Okay, just a little bit. Now I can at least see the path ahead. Where are we here? Color Wasteworks, I think, is good enough.
May I help you?
Don't think so.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
I think it's down here. Apothecary. Alchemist. Oh yeah. Jobash's rare books.
You honor me,
Citizen.
citizen.
Jobasha. Jobasha? Well. Yes, I am just looking at all the books to see if I can get a 5-finger discount here. Whoa. Medium armor skill increase. Well, that's a bit of a waste,
Citizen.
but you know, I'm not gonna complain too much. Hey, how's it going? How you doing? I'm just studying, you know, the House of Troubles, Legions of the Dead. That book was illegal anyway, they didn't need it.
Blessed we are.
Yes, we are. We are blessed. Excuse me. I hope you don't Don't mind, I'm just trying to satisfy my friend Caius.
Is there something I can do for you?
Go ahead, Outlander.
So we're running out. So we got all the information that we were called to collect. So now it's just a matter of getting out of here. Am I going the wrong way? I think it's this way. So now that we have the book, now that we've talked to all the contacts, we gotta go back to Caius, let him know what we found out.
Tidy.
And maybe he'll have another task for us. Probably just tell us, "Oh, you've done good work. Time to go find more quests for you to do on your own, freelance adventurer." And then I'll go do quests on my own. Freelance adventurer. Yeah. I think the Silt Strider. Oh no, the guild guide would have been faster, but whatever. I think the Silt Strider can take me there. What's my supply of gold right now? 4K? Alright. So I spent a lot of it. I remember I spent a lot of it on this drag stuff. Drag. I don't know how you pronounce it. Drug. Got a drug helmet and a drug shield.
Why walk when you can ride?
That's a good point. Balmora, I don't want to pay the full price. I don't want to pay full price. Let me get my fatigue back. Alright, I got my fatigue back. And we saved a whole 2 gold pieces. Okay.
Why walk when you can ride?
Okay. Ah, yes. I'm back. I found out the mysteries of this land, or at least some leads on them. Can't believe that guy just believed me, though. The census and excise agent. Yeah, she's going back to the mainland. No big deal. Okay. And we're back.
Well met.
Well met indeed. Are you here to discuss your orders, Humphrey Lopinek? Yes. I have your report, and I'll make copies of your notes from Hulia and the Progress of Truth. Give me time to read and digest all this. In the meantime, I'm promoting you to Journeyman. You're doing good work. And here are 200 drakes. Go out and treat yourself to a new pair of shoes. And go do some jobs for the guilds or other freelance work, just to keep your cover story current. Or get some training. Then, when you're fit and rested, come back, and I'll have new orders for you. Okay, alright then. So I'll probably go do some Fighters Guild stuff. I'm definitely going to be doing a little bit of leveling up before I finish with, everything. But for now, I'm set. So thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me on this Morrowind Monday. And come back for FTL Friday. Or come back next week, and we'll see you for more Morrowind. Have a good day.